And we're back. Okay, I may have lost everybody. Alright, well, that hasn't happened for a few weeks. Looks like I lost, lost a couple people, but, you know. Alright, I'm gonna keep going for probably another 20 minutes, unless the internet drops out again. If the stream does get disconnected, I'm just going to try to reconnect, and if it takes more than 5 minutes or so, then that'll be it for the day. But I'm gonna try to keep going until 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Hopefully you can stitch together the VODs and it's not too jarring. Love this guy. He's such he's not even a villain. He's just such the hero of his own story. He doesn't care what happens to anybody. Alright. Gonna accept this quest. Alright, now I have a droid scrambler and a stamped data disk. A canticle for Barothrum. Presumably a reference to a canticle for Leibowitz, another book that was, from what I understand, pretty influential on the creation of this game. Definitely worth a read. Also kind of about a far future world where people are digging through the rusted trash of a world whose identity has been lost. Okay, Grit Gate. First, I'm gonna eat something. Alright, there's Grit Gate. These are hills. Okay. What's that? Kayakukia. Okay. Ooh. Hungry again. Torch is out. Boar. I'm not so afraid of boars. I did run away from a two-headed boar last time, but that was a two-headed boar. This is a one-headed boar. Next to his pig cousins, Wild Time has shortened his ears, pushed canines through his jaw, and dressed him in a scratch-hair coat. He roots in the ground for jewels. No problem. No problem. Okay, I cannot harvest this star apple tree because I'm not harvesting it. Unless... Hello. Hello, honey skunk. Everything near the bantam mammal is damp. Fur, hair, leaves, soil, slick silver alloys. She's become a furry world unto herself, and the sweet, sickening honey mist about her is the atmosphere. Unchat? Nothing to trade? Live and drink? Okay. Presumably cannot harvest that. Hello? The slate is touched with years of handprints, and a ring of rust flakes off the top of the hinges. The door continues, though, its stubborn assertion of in and out. security door. A furrowed metal plate is fit to the arch of the doorway, and a sliding panel sits recessed in the center. The panel is impressed with the mold of a key card. Actually, is this the... Hang on. Is this where I'm supposed to be? No, that's the grit gate. This is the rusted archway. Well, duh. That's through the flower fields. Well, you know what? I'm at the rusted archway. Let's look around. Let's look around here. Can't unlock the security door. It's on my way, and maybe I'll level it up enough. Maybe I'll level up enough to put my skill points into that wilderness skill. Hello. All these tortoises are sniffling and sneezing. Your home is on your back, friend. Aggressive, but friendly to me. Good thing I'm cool with tortoises, and they're cool with me. No, thank you. Foreign-horked Gnu. A mane courses over her large and sloping beast shoulders and spends its weight in auburn locks. Her bone and velvet antlers fork into fractals. We chat? Idly grazes. Nothing to trade. Okay. Star apple tree. Hey! I'm staying out of it. Who is this? Who is this over here? Scrap-clad hermit. Hermits are alright with me. A lot of security doors up here. Interesting. A lot going on around here. Whoa, 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 buddy. Chitinous puma. Hex plates of firm and mingled fungus fill raise the plane of fur across the cat's back like meadowed maces. Their rubbing against each other sounds like blades of grass. Get gassed. What kind of... Wounded. Okay. This is only really for if I'm bleeding, right? Am I bleeding? I'm bloody. Bloody, not bleeding. Woof. Okay, I'm not seeing its corpse on here. Interesting. No longer fear the boar. Interesting. What kind of building was this? Do I want to risk going further down? Okay. Whoa. The prickler flings their quills everywhere, but I take no damage. Ooh, alright. Beautiful. This is what I was hoping for. Oh my gosh. That was unlucky. Two-headed boar. Guess now I can find out if that's actually going to be a problem. First though, before I do that, skills. Flower fields. Yes. Alright. I've still got 81 skill points. I could do canyons. Doubles the chance of interesting encounters. Alright, currently my chance of getting lost in a canyon is 12%. Hills and mountains. I'll look at the map and see what the biggest thing between me and the Grit Gate is. I want to say it's canyons, but I'm going to have to take another look. I have the intelligence for both of them. I do have an attribute point, though. I definitely want to put that into intelligence because... Does anybody remember why? Yes, salt dunes. Okay, but I'm not doing that right now, so I'm going to do... Oh, I could do both of these, actually. But I'll look at the map, because if I could do either one of these, I think canyons, which will get me to the Grit Gate, and then salt dunes, which will get me to the 6-day stilt, then, yeah, traveling twice as quickly and 1% chance of getting lost is huge. Yeah. Okay. And interesting encounters. I assume like the Dromad caravan that I encountered was an interesting encounter. And do I have a mutation point? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? More horn, maybe? More horn? More damage increment. You know, yeah. Yeah. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, two-headed boar. What do you got for me? 2 damage. Missed me. Critically hit me for 2 damage, so that's not so bad. Missed me. Okay. Okay. Robotics housing and lenses. Interesting. Honey skunk? Okay. Always gonna ask. Ha! 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 Even now, the nimbus of vaporized acid is condensing, starting to settle on its colonized surfaces, starting to sink through their soft edges. Is this from the honey skunk, or, I have to assume it is. Alright, well, I'm just gonna wait till that dissipates. Go ahead and get this spread root out of there. Beetle. Nothing. Okay. Ooh. I don't really want to go through that. Can't be good for me. Okay, now the big question. Do I explore more here, or do I go up to the Grit Gate? I tell you what. I'm gonna go back up for now. Gonna go back up. Okay, it's mostly flower fields and a little bit of canyons. Canyons will get me most of the way back to Joppa. Here's some hills. Hills and hills. I can go this way though, through canyons. These are salt marshes. Okay. So there's Joppa. Of course, I can also teleport back to Joppa now if I want to. Flower fields, I have that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the skill. Salt marshes presumably is marshes. So I could go ahead and take that, but there's only a couple squares of that around Joppa. I'm going to go ahead and take Wilderness Lore Canyons. So now, it's going to be a lot faster to travel through canyons, and I won't get lost as much, and cooler stuff will happen. I could go ahead and take Salt Dunes just in preparation, because I know I'm going to need it when I go up to the 6-day stilt. Or I could put in something else. I know I'm going to need this, though. I'll go ahead and take it. Just get it out of the way. And then I'll probably start looking at the short blade skills. Okay. All right. I think that, though, is enough for today. We had a little outage there in the middle, so I'm going to have to see if I can stitch this together with the previous VOD, or maybe I'll just leave it as like part 5.5. Thank you for joining us. Shout out to all the VOD watchers. We made a lot of progress today. We leveled up twice, right? I discovered the skill tab, so I'm doing great. Cleared out 2 quests. What's Eating the Water Vine and getting the wire for Argyve. Picked up 2 quests. I have to I have to travel to the Grit Gate, talk to the Barthrumite Enclave about Argyve's strange signal. I have to what was it the Elder asked me to do? Alright, I'm gonna have to watch back and remind myself what that was about. But I think that is a good length of stream for today. Thank you all for joining. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Don't get burnt out on doom scrolling, but also don't disconnect from the world. I don't know what else to say, but live and drink.